Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you are all well today. I just wanted to show you something that I am doing this morning. So as you know, if you watch my channel, Millie has just turned 2 years old and I feel like she's not really progressing too much with her learning. She's only speaking a few words at the moment. She is learning colours and animal sounds at the moment, but I just wanted to see if there was anything that I could do to try and help her. So I had a little bit of a Google this morning to see what toddlers should be learning at their age, and I'm just sitting here doing some arts and crafts, and I'm going to see if I can make some stuff so that Millie and I can do some learning together. I do understand that kids learn at different stages, and I don't expect Millie to know everything at the moment, but I do want to try and help her and get her learning letters and numbers. So I had this little brainwave, and I thought it would be cool if I wrote each letter of the alphabet out on some blank paper and then put some pictures that correspond with the letter. So far I'm just doing A, B, and C. I might go down to the $2 store soon and see if I can pick up some stickers. I'm finding it's quite good putting stickers and then I just write the name of the picture. So that is going to be everything to do with the letter A, and on the back I've just wrote find objects around the house that begin with the letter A. Try and get your toddler to sound the word of the object out that you find that begins with that letter. And I plan on doing one letter with her each day. So I figure if I don't bombard her and do it slowly, so if today we start with the letter A, she will slowly register that letter and pictures that start with that letter. So B is so far been the easiest one to do. It's lucky that I have all of my scrapbooking items because these stickers are coming in really handy for doing this. But yeah, I might whip down to the dollar store and see if there's any stickers that I can pick up. So I just wanted to show you. So here I've got uppercase letters. I've got colours here. So I've got all of the different colours. I've got lowercase letters. I've got shapes. I've got numbers. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to do these. I'll show you my progress as I go. It is probably going to take me a very, very long time, but once I do these, this will be something that I can keep for both kids, and it's just going to be such a cool learning tool for all of us. If there's any parents out there that know of any learning platforms that they use to teach their kids, please leave a comment down below because I would love to have a look. My kids love Miss Rachel. Millie has actually learned how to do sign language from watching Miss Rachel, and it is so awesome. Sometimes she will come up to us and she doesn't even speak. She just does the hand signals. So we try and pay attention to what we're watching as well. So we have picked up on some of the sign language, so we do understand some of what Millie is trying to say to us. But it is cool that Millie is actually registering the hand signals that go with what the word means. I've just been to the dollar store. I'll just show you what I got. So I picked up these animals here. So these are wild animals. And then they had flashcards, which I wish I knew this before because they had shapes, numbers, everything, body parts. So I just picked up the animal ones. And then I got a bunch of stickers. So I got some dinosaurs for the letter D. I got some farm animals. I got some fish. I got some construction, and I got this one here which has a whole bunch. I was looking for stuff that I could get a lot of use out of, so like the hearts can go under H, We've got ice cream, presents, dogs. There's quite a lot there. I'm just going to show you where I got up to with my letters. So I managed to do all of the alphabet. That is all my letters there. So next up I did some shapes. So I've got circle, triangle, square, rectangle, a star, a heart, an oval and a diamond, and I've got an arrow, a pentagon and a cross, and I also did a rainbow. So next up I've got these books here. I got these books from Plunkett. These are awesome. These are touch and feel books. So these are sensory books and these are really cool. We have been reading these books this morning. And this one here is a big fold out book here. So it opens out. And Millie's quite good at remembering these. So I'll say to her, can you show me the teddy? And she'll point to the teddy. I'm just trying to get her to memorize, like say this word as much as possible. And hopefully she'll start to memorize it. I've got these first reader books here. So these are all from Kmart. These were only a couple of dollars each, so really cheap. I got the Three Little Pigs, Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk, the Three Billy Goats Graph, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and the Gingerbread Man. So these have cool pictures and they've got a big story side and then they've got the short version so you can teach your kid how to read. At the back here they have questions. Obviously Millie is only 2 years old, so it is pointless asking her these questions at the moment, but as she gets older you can ask them questions to see if they're understanding what they read. So I reckon that is really awesome. So this book here my nana got for Millie from an op shop, and this is a really cool book. It's just got the pictures and then the words of the pictures. And this is a really cool memorizing game that we do with Millie. She can point to most of these pictures now. So we will just say, Millie, can you show us where the TV is? And she will point to it. So she is pretty good at memorizing these. The only ones that she's not really sure about is she didn't know clock. And she didn't know watch. But other than that, all of those other pictures she can memorize. She can't say the words yet. She's only saying a few words at the moment. So I want to try and get her talking a little bit more. And then this little book here is one of those old books that you used to get when you were in school. And I got this from my local Plunkett. They just had a box of old books that they had, you could grab however many you wanted. So I grabbed this little lamb one. And it's just this cute little book which I've been reading to Millie. So it's just got a few words and it's perfect just to read to her. So next I did some colours and I just did the colour in crayon in the middle. So I've got grey, brown, orange, black, pink, white, purple, yellow, green, blue, and red. Millie is pretty good with her colours. She is starting to memorise colours a bit more. I just wanted to do these ones just so that I can make sure that she's learning how to say some of these colours. And next up I did numbers. So with the numbers I've just done 1 to 10. So I've done it in uppercase letters and lowercase letters. I've got this here, which I bought from Kmart last year, and this is awesome. So this has the numbers in different colors. It's got these little chips here that have pictures on them, and you can use them for counting. And then you also get these colored little things here, and these will be really cool to teach Millie how to count. So I can just use the colors and say, Millie, can you show me how many of those there are? And hopefully she will tell me. What number's that?
1.
Yeah, good girl. That is number 1. Do you know what color that is?
Purple.
Yeah, good girl. That is purple. What number's that?
A 4.
Yeah, good girl. That is number 4. So this is what it is here. It's a wooden stack and count learning set from Kmart. I can't remember how much this was, but this is awesome for me to be able to teach Millie some different things. And next up I've got these little flashcards. These are from Kmart, and these came in a little box, and they have some little blocks, and each block has a letter on each side, and they're to try and teach kids how to spell. I'm not using the blocks at the moment. I'm just using these flashcards to try and get Millie to remember what they are. So on each side they've got different pictures. We have been doing some learning this morning, and Millie can tell me what a lot of these are. With the animals, she makes the sound, but she does know what some of these are called, which is really good. So yeah, I think these are awesome. And then the last thing I got were these animal cards, which I got from the dollar store. So these are only $3, and we've been playing around with these this morning. So they've got like a cartoon drawing on one side, and then on the other side they've got the realistic looking version. So these are really cool. So this morning I chose 3 different cards, and I had them like that, and I said to Millie, can you please show me where the dolphin is? And she got them all correct. And then just to try and trick her a little bit, I ended up swapping them around and said to her again, can you show me where the giraffe is? And she pointed to it. So she's starting to memorize where they are, which is really good. I do think that Millie is a child who has a little bit of speech delay. I see a lot of other kids her age, and they say full-on sentences and words. And I think Millie is a little bit behind. She only says the bare minimum, and most of the time you can't really work out what she is trying to tell you. She is quite good at sign language though. She does do a lot of sign language, which she has learnt from Miss Rachel, so that's awesome. We're going to try and encourage her to do a little bit more of that. Millie has a very short attention span though. She gets bored very easy. So I was reading her books this morning, and then she just started trying to close the book on me and just stopped paying attention. So I can only do it in short stints. Her dad, Sean, was like that in school. He hated school. He found it very difficult to learn things. And I have a feeling Millie is going to be a bit like that. So I'm just going to have to be patient and try and teach her as much as I can. She does go to play centre a couple of days a week, so that is good. She's still interacting with other kids there. School was just something I absolutely hated. As soon as I could leave school, I did, because I just hated learning. I found it difficult to learn things. I also found that a lot of my teachers couldn't be bothered. For instance, maths is something that I struggle at. Numbers is never anything I've been good at. And in school, I remember I got kicked out of my high school class by the teacher because I didn't do the homework. I didn't do the homework because I didn't know how to do the homework, but instead of this teacher offering me to stay back afterwards to help me learn or spend a bit more time with me, she kicked me out of maths. I never went back to that class again. I ended up taking that class as a study period. So I spent that whole hour, I could have been learning maths in the study room doing nothing. And yeah, it was just kind of disappointing. I find there's some teachers that really will help you and try and teach you. And then there's others who you're just kind of another number in their class. And I feel like I've never forgot this teacher because it's just always something that's played on my mind, how she kicked me out of her class from not doing the homework. But yeah, love teachers that actually pay attention to the individual people in their class and are willing to go the extra mile to help them learn, because not everyone is smart. Not everyone was born being able to memorize things and be good at things like maths and English. Some people need a little bit of extra help. So that's what I want to try and do for Millie, because I really don't want her to struggle the way that I did in school. But yeah, if there's anything that you guys do to help your kids, or if you're a teacher, say, and you're watching this, please let me know down below. I'd love to check out different links to stuff, or if there's something you recommend me buying to help Millie learn, I would love to see it. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, guys. It was just a random video that I decided to do. So thank you for watching this video. Bye.